guys go ahead and start.
Saved use lightly.
All right. So last week with the short game, you guys were commissioned to try to kill some dire bears or dire boars. Turns out there was a den of a mother and her cubs nearby. The dire bear came out, mauled two people. The rest were okay. And basically, the guys went back to Ker Kaldir to mend their wounds, and the guys are back. We've got a new, I would say, a new character. So these guys are having to meet a new guy, and hopefully the an additional person will show up tonight. If not, well then, oh well. All right, and then put the guys on back in the Kaldir area. Apparently, some of them are going to be doing some shopping. So what they're going to do is buy whatever it is that they feel like buying. So if you guys are, I think one of you guys was interested in ripping off the bank last week as well, but I don't. Nothing ever came of that.
Yeah, he got eaten by a bear.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and go to the store. They've been here many a time, and here is the store. The shop owner is basically asking the guys how they want to, what they want to buy. So she says, "Welcome, welcome back." Or if you guys don't know each other, I think only new persons. They might.
Yeah, I'll jump in when I see fit. Or whenever I get an opportunity, I'll jump in.
All right, all right. Smiles is gone as well, right? Smiles, he's not with us anymore.
Yeah, he did.
All right, so he's. It was that. What's that? That ugly orcs. I forgot his name. That's the guy who left last week, correct? Smiles.
Smiles.
Janice, the
Yeah,
ugly
he.
orc. Yeah.
Yeah, the orc. All right, so yeah, he's not playing anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete his character then. All right, so this particular person is not here anymore. All right, so the remaining guys are Balder. Well, he's already in there. The remaining guys are basically all in the shop, and whatever it is that they decide to buy, they can go ahead and buy. So, what say you?
Well, I'm looking for either a heavy wooden shield I could get blessed, or if you have one already, a +2. I don't know how to say +2 in character, but heavy wooden shield.
And basically says, well, as far as a heavy wooden shield, let me go ahead and take a look to see if that is available. And it turns out that it's unfortunately not available. She says, well, we don't have a +2, but we could, may I interest you in a maybe like a +3 perhaps? It might be more beneficial to you if you would like to buy that. So she's
What
offering
about a
you
plus
a
one?
3. A +1? Let's see if she's got that. The only reason she has a +3 is that those are hard to sell and she needs to get it off her hands. +1, they're pretty common. Unfortunately, she has no +1s at the moment. She says, but again, I have this very uh, well made +3. I can go into details as far as what additional stats it has, but I'm not going to go into detail now due to the fact that I don't know whether you have enough money, so I'm not going to waste your time or mine. So, if you would like a particular shield, just let me know, and I'll get it I'll get it from behind the counter. And again, if you are interested in buying that, please let me know.
All right. And how does your armor selection look? Do you have any +2 full plate?
And then she says, well, let me take a look again. And yes, as a matter of fact, we do.
Well, I'm definitely gonna need a set of that.
She says, great, great. Well, that would be the price at hand, which is, Let's see. What I think is 4,000 perhaps. Armor, magic armor. All right. So the armor for a +2 heavy shield is going to be +2, +2, +2. What the hell is that?
No, this is for the full plate.
Oh, full plate armor, +2.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be 4,000 plus the price of the plate mail, which I think is 950. So we're talking close to 5 grand. Is that? Do you happen to have the amount at hand?
Yeah, that's doable.
All right. All right. So full plate, from what I'm seeing here, is well, actually, it's 1,500. So you're looking at a total of 5,500. And she says, "Please play up. Please pay up.
All right.
5,500 at gold."
I'll set the 5,500 gold on the table,
All right, so
or in her
she.
hand.
All right, so you've got the amount. If I remember, yeah, that's it for that. And then she kind of looks around and she notices the rest of your group, or I think you might be the guy who is new to the place. She says, "Well, if you boys or if you don't need anything else, please let me know." Actually, that
Ah,
was sorry about that. That was actually the bank that I was messing around with. This is the actual store.
yes, yes.
All right.
Might you have copies of these spells?
All right. So that is four. That's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. She says, "Well,
Mighty
we are in
wallop.
luck. Shrink item is unfortunately not available at the moment, but the rest are definitely ready to go."
All right, I'll take them. Let's see, and I hand her a 13. 900 plus. I hand her 1550 gold. Yeah.
All right. She says, "Great, great. Let me add the rest of the guys. Maybe it might pick up." All right. So, um, do you know if you guys know? Did Randy play last week? I can't remember. Was he here?
No, he's the one that's missing for the 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, let's
He's in the
see.
Wednesday one too.
Oh, was he playing Wednesday? Can't
Yeah,
remember.
well, he was in the Wednesday group, but 3 weeks ago he said he was going to be gone for 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll just leave him there. Morningstar. Hopefully, he might be good to play. Perhaps not. All right. Well, she says, "Well, if that's it for you, then I'll go ahead and talk to the rest of the customers. Anything else I can help you with?"
Did you want her to make that shield for you if she's got time?
Yeah, the shield will take a while, a couple of days.
How long are we talking?
Well, the shield is, and then she kind of looks up, and the shield is a. She said it's a 2, right? +2, did you say? It's a
That's
magical.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, plus, I'm not going to go into the role playing of how you should say +2, so it's just going to take too long for us to sync up on exactly what she's talking about. She says, "Well, a +2 shield is going to be 4 grand, meaning that's going to be 4 days, and the price of the actual shield, it's only about 550. Let me just double check that. Shield. Did you say it was a light shield that you wanted, or
Heavy.
A heavy wooden shield.
okay? A heavy wooden shield is actually it's not that expensive. A heavy wooden shield is only 20 gold. So we're talking about a 4,020. Not that much. Not that much. She says 4 days. You can come back. Hopefully you're not going to be dead. And then she kind of looks at Mr. Mr. Dalton's, well, not Mr. Dalton, the guy who's always coming back with fewer and fewer friends. Mr. Balder comes back and he always has a new group with him. So she kind of says, "Well, hopefully this friend of yours won't will make it back okay."
One can hope.
One can hope. Pork rinds and beer, dude. There's nothing better.
Hey, Ballsy, you mind if I borrow about 30 gold?
30 gold.
I'll pay you back.
You out already? Well,
I will be
Water.
after this.
Lauder will pull out 30 gold and hand it to him.
Alright, and I give her the 4,020.
Okay. All right. If you boys are satisfied with the sales, I will get to the complaint or the patrons that I have here in the shop. She walks up to you, Mr. Rex, and she says, "I see you're interested in some of our fine wares. How can I help you?"
Yeah, I'm actually looking for a deck of cards. You guys sell cards here?
Deck of cards. Let me check.
Yeah. Just a basic deck. I don't need anything special. I actually do the magic tricks myself, but the
Oh,
last
as
one's
far
got
as
wet,
deck of cards, yeah, we have them. Not a problem. So that's only going to be 5 copper. Yeah,
Awesome.
great, great.
I'll take
Well-
2. I got my other one. My other one's wet.
Well, if you
Raining.
if that is going to be it for you, do you need anything else?
Ah, no, not right now. No,
All right.
Looks good.
So
Thank
I
you.
Alright.
guess Balder's helping him put on his full plate because he needs help.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, Balder.
Yep. Anytime. Don't want those boars getting you. So it's going to take me a few days to copy these spells, so we might as well retire and wait for your shield to be made before going to face anything.
That works for me. Truth be told, I could use some ale.
Yeah. We have to find new adventuring partners too. I don't think we should go out just the 2 of us.
Not
Hey,
after last time.
Either of you two want to see a magic trick?
No, as I walk away.
Hey, come on. I heard you're out of gold, man. I'll buy you a drink down at the tavern. You let me do this new trick.
I've got plenty of gold. Thank you.
He's lying. I just had to give him some. Keep offering to buy him a drink. He'll be friends with you.
I'll buy you 2 drinks.
All right, now
One
we're
trick,
talking.
2 drinks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Rex warms his hands up, rubs them together, pulls out the deck of cards, kind of shuffles them a little bit, and kind of fans them out and says, "Pick a card. Anyone, just not this one." Points to a random card.
Well, Ulrich, you're the one getting beer.
I'm gonna pick the card he said not to pick.
Ah, I hoped you wouldn't pick that one. Okay. Well, take a look at it. Don't show it to me.
I want a
Show
different
your
card.
friend. Although I might be able to see the reflection off of the shininess on his head. No offense, buddy.
I'm not a big fan of the Ace of Spades. Can I get another card?
I kind of sure, I guess. I take it. I check it. Is it the Ace of Spades?
No.
Oh, okay. And I slip it
Looks
back
like
in
you're the one that's getting tricked.
there. I fan it out. Hand it to him.
Which one am I not supposed to pick?
That was
The Ace of Spades.
Same one. Don't pick that one.
I'm gonna pick one 3 to the left of the middle.
As you pour it, as you pick it up, Rex kind of fans his cards together and waves his hand and mutters something under his breath. And when you flip it over, it has the image of the Ace of Spades on it. Is that one better? I
It's
cast
not
minor
any
illusion.
better. It's the Ace of Spades again.
What?
I don't know anything about card tricks.
Okay, all right. Well, take that one out and put that one to the side. Here, put that on the table. And I kind of motion over to the table over here. That one on the table, so that's not in the play anymore.
I'm gonna flick it over onto the table.
Pick another one.
Okay. And I'm gonna draw a card.
I'm gonna rinse and repeat. Another minor illusion on it. It's the Ace of Spades.
Well, congratulations. You've got a full deck of aces and spades. I'm going to the bar.
That's not even the.
Hey, you
not
played your
finale.
game twice. Does that mean you're going to buy him 4 beers?
God, you didn't even. Oh, damn it! I pick up my 2 cards. I kind of chase after them, looking around embarrassed because no one let me finish my trick. All right, 4. Yeah, 4 beers. I'm good on my word, guys.
Well, the beer shop is in the tavern. You guys want to go back to the?
Yeah.
You want to go outside and go to the tavern, or?
Yeah, that's where we're
Absolutely.
going, the tavern.
All right. All right. So we got this guy's gone. Uruk is there. Baldur's there. Smouse is gone. Val's not there.
There's silent image, I guess that's what it's called, not minor illusion.
All right, and then new guy. All right. Well, you guys go to the tavern where you've been hundreds of times before, and let me just put some old timey tavern music. All right. All right. Well,
It was going to be a good trick,
yeah.
says Rex.
What'd you say?
It was going to be a good trick.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Get me 4 of the tallest ale you have.
She says, oh, "Coming right up, sir." All right. So
Tallest and cheapest.
the waitress goes and buys or comes back with the ale that you guys have, or did you want it? Total price is only going to be about half or 50 silver, not that much. Half amount of gold. So
All right.
she says
I
50
hand it over.
bucks. Yeah. All right. All right. So you hand her the money. What else do you guys want to do?
Drink them.
All right. Well,
Baldur's going to be copying spells.
all right. That's gonna. Isn't there a chance of screwing up? I think there is.
Not for me. I have too high of a spellcraft modifier for these spells.
Okay.
Or
The
it's gonna
DC
kick
the
speed
DC's
up and
15
make
plus
it
spell level, so I can just take 10 and never fail. Or actually, just my straight modifier is 18, so even on a 1, I never fail for these spells.
All right. While he's doing that, you already know the backstory to the whole area. There are new players, so I'm not going to go over the spiel again. There's plenty of missions that you guys can go on. So, for time purposes, I'm not going to lecture you guys again. You already know what's happening in this town. The dwarves, the ratlings, so on and so forth. The lizard folk, um, the black
I think we were gonna sort of fast forward time 4 days so he can get his shield and I can copy all these spells, and then we were gonna go back after those boars.
Oh, you're going to go back to the barn? Okay.
Oh shit. So what's the fancy
Specifically-
armor for?
Not going near bears.
Yeah. Now, you know, I remember somebody bought some dither bombs last week of, I don't know, what, 6 or 7 of them? Is
8.
that... Oh, it was you? Well,
Oh,
You know,
no,
I-
it was on the corpse.
Yeah, we
Oh.
picked him off the corpse.
oh,
It was a
okay.
dead guy.
Well, you know, I don't know if you guys can discuss what you could have maybe done with that, but you know, I was thinking just a little heads up. What you should have done is gotten a dog to sniff out the bear, and then just said, okay, the dog smells something up ahead, and then you could have laid down a couple of the dither bombs you have to shake in order for them to go off, but you could have used the dog as a decoy and then just thrown the dither bombs at the the dire boar to soften him up, and then you could have gone in there for the kill. I mean, just a little, you know, you could have done that, but you know. Anyway, just that's all I had to say about that. All right. So as far as how many days are we talking about? 2 or 3 or 4 or what do you?
It would be 4 for him to get his stuff.
All right. All right.
Or
So
for him to be able to get his shield.
all right. Well, I can go ahead and put you guys back on the map. You already know that the boars were hanging out inside of the cave area where you guys got your ass kicked. So you're gonna be before you go into the map. Is there anything else you guys want to do in town before you head off to the wilderness?
So what's the fancy armor for? What do you
Got
guys
my
do?
ass whooped by a bear last time. We went out in the woods, so I'm trying to prevent that again.
So you're hunters wearing late mail
Well,
armor?
It's a job.
I'll just
We just
go wherever
agreed to
he
do it
directs
last
me.
time, and then we didn't succeed, so we're gonna go back again. We got delayed by a bear. We're hoping not to have that happen again.
I guess that's where your friends went that the lady was talking about.
What friends?
Oh, she said that he always comes back with less friends.
Oh, some of them decided venturing isn't for them. Some of them get eaten by bears. It's a very dangerous business.
That happens.
Hunting boars. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
It's not.
Feel free to come along.
If I knew it was best, I wouldn't. Just stay
How are you
back.
gonna hunt boars with a sword and what? What do you got? A
Well,
stick?
you walk up there and say, "Hey, boar," then you cast a spell at it, and it goes boom.
A spell?
I don't cast spells.
You don't?
Yep,
That's all him.
that's why he's wearing the big armor.
You cast spells. Like
I didn't say
wizards?
I did that. I just said it's a good way to do it. But yes,
know.
I do.
So-
I cast spells as well.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
That's what that book is, then I guess.
Yes, mine. Sort of closes it, puts it away.
You know, I know a few spells.
Where's
Yeah,
your book?
He knows how to buy a deck full of aces of spades.
Hey, dude, that.
We called that getting swindled back in the day.
It's not. Look, it's a normal deck. I kind of fan through
A
it.
loaded deck.
Well, if you'd let me finish my trick, then you know.
If it would have started better, I might have.
Fair enough. I'll work on the beginning of it.
So, care to go kill those boars with us?
To go kill boars with you and get eaten by bears. Yeah.
Not
yeah.
not if you can cast any spells worth having.
I can try. What's the pay like? You guys pay.
It doesn't pay well.
We get
It won't
paid.
be nice to you.
You'll get exactly 1/6 of all pay.
1/6. 1, 2, 3. Where's the other 3 go to?
Oh no, we each get 2/6. 1/6 goes into a sort of group fund for later usage, and then you get the 1/6 that's left.
How about this? How about I'll take 1/6 and you teach me a spell that I get to pick out of your fancy spell book.
Yeah, me too.
And him.
Shut
too.
up, Ulrich. You can't learn this. that sounds fine. We can do
You're
that.
calling me stupid.
Hey, look, there's the boar on the fire.
Oh, you did almost get eaten by a bear.
That's foreshadowing. See, it's on the spigot right there.
Well, that's fair.
Okay,
All right, 1/6 and a spell out of your fancy spell book. I hold my hand out for a handshake for Baldur.
Baldur shakes it.
I look at Ulrich. Decide maybe I should shake his hand. Yeah, I sit back down.
I'm just gonna look him in
And-
the eye and sit back and drink my ale.
And I'll order around for everybody. And then 4 days later, I'm cool with fast forward 4 days after that.
All right. Now, since you are new to the group, you are aware of the bulletin board posts, so you can put your 2 cents in and say, "Hey, I don't think that's a good idea. Why don't we do this?" So, if you want, you don't have to, but I'm just saying, you have an option to bring up other assignments that you have seen around town. So it's not like you don't have any kind of
Right, but I get 1/6 pay and a spell out of this. I mean,
Oh yeah.
pretty good.
Wow.
Even though I'm a sorcerer, I can't learn another spell till like ding. But it's great for RP.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's
All right.
do it.
Oh, okay. So you
We'll
guys
get back to you.
you guys go back to the same area you guys were at before, where the dead bodies of your you've already taken care of the dead bodies. So the wolf, I'm not exactly sure what happened to the wolf since he. I
It
don't
just
think he.
disappears.
Oh, okay. So he's gone.
It was an animal companion. It has no reason to stay.
Yeah, he
Uh-huh.
ran away and cried.
All right. So they're those guys are gone. Anyway, so
I
the
think I heard him having a house party.
well the you've already taken care of the cubs, so you already know that the bears or the dire wolves are in that cave or that den actually. So who's gonna go in there first?
All right, boys. Here's what I'm suggesting. Also, we need our sorcerer. But
Sorry, guys, I was taking a piss. I'm here. I'm here. I'm running up, like, adjusting my belt and shit.
yes. Try
Here.
not to leave us.
I was practicing my
Completely.
card trick. I think they'll be impressed.
All right. I am going to cast Mount, the spell.
Yeah.
Which lasts for 1 hour per level, and I'm going to tell it to run in there and piss off boars, and then come back.
All right. So the
The
mount.
boars are in the cave, or the bears are in the cave?
You ever done hunting before?
The boars.
All right.
Okay.
Well, the mount. You can control the mount, correct? Is that correct?
Yeah, it follows my commands to the best of its abilities.
All right. All right. So the let me go ahead and just say yes or no because the cave is a little bit complex, or actually the den's a little bit complex. So here is to see whether the particular animal that you put in there or you sent in there is going to have additional problems. All right, so here's the roll, whether yes or no. You might or might not have any issues with going into the cave. So here's the roll, yes or no. All right, so your mount comes out, and he actually has this particular beast behind him. All right, so this is you guys, and this is what actually comes out. There's
It's
only
a dragon.
all right, so this thing comes
Nobody
out.
fights a dragon.
This
Judging by previous encounters here.
yeah, the a goblin comes out, screaming and yelling, and he basically is he being attacked by this particular whatchamacallit?
What, the horse?
Yeah, the horse, or is it just using it as bait? Because when the
No,
horse,
I'm just using it as bait.
all right, when
The horse isn't going
went-
to stand and fight anything.
All right, so the horse goes in there. The goblin gets startled. He comes out, running around with his hands up in the air, waving like crazy. And whether you want to do anything about it or not, you have an initiative. You could just put a little torch to signify your particular your horse or whatever it is, or I can go ahead and put a horse in there for you if you are going to.
Yeah, because I can't actually target the torch.
All right, well here's the.
I step up
I don't know
next
why,
to
but it
Ulrich
doesn't let
and
me touch
whisper, "Is that a boar?"
All right.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we have the wrong cave.
All right.
Perhaps
this is,
next door?
This is whose horse is that? That's you, Mr.
Balder.
Balder. Okay. Balder. All right. So you can move this horse around and do whatever it is you want. Anyway, the goblin comes out and says, "I can't remember if you're the guy with the weird vision with, can see magical items, or is that you?"
No, that's a different campaign.
Oh,
I can do it, just not at will.
all right. Well, this is what you guys see. What are you up to? The goblin looks pretty pathetic. Doesn't really look like it's much of a threat, but that's what you think.
Kill the
So-
bastard. I can send the horse back in.
All right. He comes
Got it.
running out. He comes running out. He looks pretty pathetic. Big, soulful eyes. Looks a little bit like Ren from Ren and Stimpy, with a big, big eyes. Kind of looks very afraid. If you guys want to kill it, go ahead and start making some rolls. But Mr. Ulrich, you are first. To my goblin. Let me go ahead and put up initiative for him. It goes way last. So, you can shoot him down in cold blood if you choose to do that.
I'm just gonna kind of start walking towards him as I draw my sword and shield.
All right, he starts to panic because he knows he can't go back into the cave. So he's looking like he looks back into the cave and then he looks at you, and he starts to almost like he just starts to almost lie down, saying, "Please no kill, please no kill."
I'm just gonna sigh.
All right, we got one sighing guy. What about you, Mr. Ulrich? Do you want to do a sigh maneuver
That
as
was
well?
Lord.
I think we went out of order
Yeah, it's
on
Rex,
accident.
but it's
so,
Rex. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Rex
glance
will
up
be on.
as he's begging. I glance over at Balder.
Do you deal with goblins where you come from? That are evil creatures where I come from. We don't negotiate.
Okay. And I turn and I point my fingers like guns, and each finger gun shoots out a magic missile. Pop, pop.
Oh, you shoot a magic missile at him? If
Yeah,
you want
two
to
of them.
roll for it, start giving you some
Okay.
damage. Yeah.
8.
All right. Oh, when you hit him for 8 damage, he freaks out. He starts to run inside the cave.
got
Oh,
it.
actually, I got it.
Like blow my finger guns.
Yeah, I got to go on my initiative. So, Balder, you've got some guy who, one of your comrades there, shot the goblin, and the goblin looks like he's about to run back in the cave because he looks like he.
I hit him with a wand of magic missile.
All right.
So he takes 5 from me.
All right. Well, he's still freaking out. So he's gonna be running in the cave, hardcore,
Mega
doing
cool.
a run maneuver. All right. So he goes into the cave. That's the last you see of that. Well, it's not the last, but he is inside the den / cave. What are you guys up to?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to follow the horse then, boys.
Well, I don't think we're at the right cave. That does not look like a ball to me.
Not at all. Not at all.
That's where the tracks led last time. You guys want to go pick another job, or?
I point over at the rotting bear and I say, "Didn't you guys fight that thing last time?
Yeah, it was out here.
So maybe you're
The
tracking bear?"
the tracker said there was 2 sets of tracks. One led to the bear, and the other one led inside the cave. And he said the boars were inside the cave.
Is the tracker one of those guys? Pointing to the 2 rotting dead bodies next to the bear.
Indeed.
Yeah, he's the one on the left.
Seemed like a hell of a tracker.
Well, tell me what you want to do, boys. We can go in the cave, or we can go seek work elsewhere.
I don't know, man. I'm here for 1/6 and a spell.
I'm stepping towards the cave.
Alright, so my horse will lead approximately 20 feet in front of Ulrich. And that's how we'll enter the cave.
All right. All right. So you guys, let me go ahead and pop you guys in the cave area, and make sure I have the lights turned off. All right. You have the horse as well. What's the time limit on that horse, by the way?
5 hours.
All right. 5 hours. Got it. Okay. What the hell did I do with a cave?
Oh wait, no, 10 hours. Sorry, it's 2 hours per level.
Oh, 10 hours? Okay. All right, so you guys are here. Let me move you to the map. And, oops, turn that off. All right, so there you go. Forget what you saw. Doesn't matter because I haven't put anything. Well, I might have put
I
something
can't
there.
even see anything. Where are we at?
You are down
the
here.
bottom.
Ah, okay.
All right, so technically it's a new round because. All right, so it is completely dark as far as you and your, unless you have some sort of telepathic link with your with your horse, the horse is not going to really know what the hell he's looking at.
I cast light on the saddle that comes with the mount.
All right. So casting light on the saddle. Let me just put a little light on the guy. All right, that's 40, 20. All right, 20. All players can see, and there you go. All right, so you got a little beacon on the guy.
Is this
And-
all like open ground, or are there walls? I can't really tell on this
Well, the
terrain.
walls are basically, if you can see some grainy textures, that's the floor. If it's completely black, then like right there, there's really nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, so the textured floor will tell you, okay, that's floor. I'll tell you if you're hitting the wall, but it's actually a very large den, so that's what's happening. All right, so what say you?
I'm gonna tell my horse forward. He's gonna start slowly moving forward.
All right.
Smells like death in here.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it smells pretty bad in the room. And by the way, there's a very large column in the center of this map, so just a little heads up. Very large column in the center of the map. Actually, there's two large columns, but there's a real big one in the center. All right, so everybody needs to make a listen check. Turn off the happy music and turn on the foreboding music. All right, there we go. All right, that's,
By the
yeah.
way, DM, the horse has scent, so it will alert me
all right.
if anything
Scent,
gets too close
Spit
to
into
it.
its nose.
yeah, 30 foot. Let me put a little thing on the radius, 30 foot, so you guys know. Okay, I see. He can smell something in this vicinity. All right.
I rolled
so
a
there you go.
-2.
Actually, let's make.
And
that
then
circle.
the second roll is for the horse. So the horse got a 21 to here.
All right. All right. The horse definitely can hear what seems like something with like a snort, a snout, or snout, snorting, snouting. Very low, quiet, almost perhaps almost sleeping, perhaps maybe. I'm not saying it's sleeping, but it seems like it's like in a very tranquil type of, say for example,
So the horse turns
Yeah.
around and sort of makes some sort of thing to alert me to the danger.
Yeah.
And then he continues forward.
How big is this boar? Because this cave is huge, guys.
Well, it had something else in it too. Forward.
Like a
Oh, sorry, I was trying to
Giant
think of a good "that's what
worm.
she said" joke.
If you're gonna go for that, I would target one of these big columns. That looks like a big old dick.
I didn't follow.
You've probably never seen one before.
You know what?
I've only seen
don't
mine.
spend my
I've been
time
on
looking
the-
for those.
I've been on the internet for almost 20 years. I've actually never seen gay porn, which is weird, isn't it?
Not
All
weird
right,
for
so the horse kind of gallops when he gets to right there. Like he gets startled, something like that.
Yeah. He sees something or smells something. There's something ahead. Do we see the bone pile up there?
Yes,
That he's
there is
eliminated?
a lot. There is a lot of bone piles up there. Correct. Mucho bone piles. All right, so
I'm
Looks
gonna
a little
step forward
foreboding.
with my shield up.
all right. I don't know if you can see what you can see, but
Yeah.
that is.
So there's two boars up there.
they're basically lying on the floor, by the way. So they might be sleeping. They've got a very you know how pigs? You ever seen the movies where the pigs are just lying in their waste or whatever, and they've got the snout. Looks like it's breathing through its snout.
So they're dying.
Well, you're not there to.
Does
It
it
could
have to
be.
specify if it's
Yeah,
breathing inside?
you're not there to examine them if that's your question. Unless you're there to look at them, you're not gonna know what the hell's going on. They could be asleep for all you know.
See, now those look like pigs right there. But I don't see that goblin anywhere. That's weird,
Huh.
right? I mean, I haven't done this a lot. That's weird, I guess.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
A little
I've
weird.
never chased a goblin into a pig hole.
Alright, have you got an arrow? Try to piss him off. See if that gets him up.
Yeah. I kind of slink back over towards the wall as you say that.
I'm gonna say, you have some darts.
Yeah, throw one of the darts.
All right. I'm gonna
Yeah,
kind of
these
sheath
spells.
my sword, pull out a dart. I have no idea the attack.
You don't
roll
have
on
like
these
any
darts.
protection spells or anything, do you? Baldur?
just,
I'm asking.
Oh yes, I have plenty, but those things look like they're dying to me.
Yeah, maybe we should guess. Oh, you're the boss. I kind of rub my hands together and warm them up.
Is it just an attack roll, or do I use
Uh,
dex? Or
It's a ranged one, yeah, you use dex. It's a d20 base attack bonus in dex.
okay.
You should just have a ranged attack on your character sheet.
Somewhere on the first page.
Under melee attack.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so if you go
Okay,
to your
here we go,
saves and
yeah.
then you scroll down just a little bit further, you got
Got it.
arranged.
Yep, I'm gonna chunk it at the board closest to me.
And it's a masterwork, so you get the +1 from that too.
Okay. Well, it didn't roll it didn't give me the chance to +1, but there's 10 on the AC.
All right, so that is not due to the fact that you're a little bit far. I think the range for that dart is only 10 feet, but I could be wrong. Could be 20. Regardless of the fact, it is you're at -2. And by the way, the AC for these flat-footed dire boars, to let you know, is 9. No, I'm sorry, it's 15. So 15 flat-footed, you're not making anything. So you throw your dart. For one thing, you are at a very large distance. And you do notice that there's a lot of skulls hanging overhead. So this is a very unusual cave, or den. So
They might be something's mounts. But we can't leave them behind us, we've got to kill them.
Like the goblin guy.
Yeah, could be his.
He was a
Plus-
tough little bastard too.
These two are our, they're what we're getting paid to get rid of.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna kind of take another step forward. I mean, since the horse hasn't been seen or attacked, I'm just gonna assume they're pretty docile animals.
well, you can do a knowledge of nature.
Yeah,
Knowledge of
I'm not
nature.
trained in that.
I am. 1 second. Nope, don't know.
Yeah, so you don't know what the hell's going on.
There's
All right.
2 of us.
3.
All right, everybody, make a listen check. A listen check.
Not trained in that either.
No, you don't have to be
You don't
trained
have
for
to
that.
be trained.
Anybody can listen.
First one's me, second one's the horse.
Uh-huh.
Listen.
Who rolled that 20, by the way?
The horse.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I got a 19.
All right. So the horse can technically talk to you. Is that correct?
No, but I did give him orders to alert me to danger. So if
All right,
something's
so
coming from
the only
this
thing
direction, he points in this direction.
Oh, so he's
with his
basically
hoof.
looking back at you. So
I got a
You
So
19.
know how-
he
I get
looks back at
2
me and alerts me towards danger.
he looks back at you, and unless you can talk to a horse, which you can't, that's all you know.
He follows orders that I give him. I gave him orders to alert me, such as doing something extremely unusual for a horse, like lifting his hoof and pointing in a direction. He follows all orders I give him as
Right.
best he can. That's a very simple one.
All right. Well, he is looking at you again.
I got a 19. Did I hear anything?
All right.
So I move over here, and my horse moves to here.
All right. All right. He's very uneasy, by the way. He's very uneasy at the entrance of the cave.
There's something back that way, Ulrich. Either kill the borders, or we need to move along.
Well, these not the bulls we're here for?
I think they are, but they don't seem to be aggressive at all.
Well,
They're what we're getting paid for, but I don't know how much trouble they're going to be since they're not moving.
I guess we can't get paid if we don't make it out.
Oh, so technically, the only person who's not surprised at this very moment is the horse. Well, he did let Mr. Butler know that. Yeah.
And I have
I would-
since let them know, so
Did you have to roll a 20 to not be surprised?
Well, the horse has that yellow, yellow thing around him, which will freak you. I'm just gonna let you know, when something comes within that 30-foot range, he'll start to freak out. So he's not freaking out now. So do you guys want to look at the boars, or what?
I'll keep him
So-
here. You can go kill the boars if you want.
So we're killing the boars, yeah?
I guess so.
All right.
I'm gonna just go over here and
Now I'll cast Enlarge Person on Ulrich.
apparently I'll get bigger. What does that do for me?
It increases your size, so your weapon's going to deal more damage. You get a +2 to strength, so you're going to deal more damage. And you take a -2 to AC, and the rest pretty much evens it out, itself out. So if you go into your character sheet and give yourself not a temporary bonus, because that for whatever reason doesn't work on these sheets, but under miscellaneous, if you put 2 under your strength, it should change everything. And then the damage for your longsword, it's gonna roll a higher damage. I'll look that up and let you know.
All right.
But all your weapons are bigger that you're carrying. So for your longsword, you're gonna be rolling 2d6 damage plus your strength. And then feel free to start butchering boars.
All right. So
Okay.
here's my roll to see if you guys can oppose it. 1d20 plus 16. All right. So he rolls extremely bad. So I would say that whoever can hear or make that listen check above a 18. Well, yeah, since there is a difference on, well, the horse can definitely hear it. Well, a horse, guys, has a -3. All right, so the horse has if you want to make a listen check for the horse, he has to beat a 21. 18 plus 3 is 21. The rest of you guys are not going to be, you're going to be at a very, like a -10 or 12. All right, so the horse doesn't hear shit. But regardless, he has scent, so he's got your back, I would assume. All right, so who's gonna do what? The horse has got he's got the flank position. What else are you guys up to?
Alright, go butcher those boars. Oh, you also have reach. You have a 10-foot reach now
Cool.
because of that.
I'm gonna take my step and a half forward and reach and slice this boar.
All right, so you come up to the boar. The boar looks like it's basically uh, lying on its side, and when you can go ahead and examine it, or whatever it is that you feel like you got to do.
Hit it with my sword.
All right, sword it is. All right, so while you are hitting with a sword, the horse gallops up, and this thing comes around from behind and attacks the horse. Now,
Oh fuck!
what is this? Well, Mister um, extra extraplanar, that would be planar. Mister I know planar creatures can make a DC check of 19. I'm gonna take a little
Got it.
whiz. 19.
God damn.
MM number one. Page 23. I'll be right back. You can explain to the non-planar experts what it is.
Grab a brew. But I can still hear.
All right. He said 23, right?
Yeah, I think so. If it looks like a vicious bastard from hell, then yeah, probably.
Yep. Kind of does. All right. So this thing's got all kinds of spell-like abilities.
Congratulations on your new AC there, Ulrich.
And it can feed on corpses, destroying the body, and it grows stronger from eating the corpses. It's not really.
Guys, I'm starting
it
to think
can-
y'all had a
it
shitty
can-
tracker.
It can change shape into a goblin or wolf, so it was probably the goblin we saw earlier.
That would explain why 3 magic missiles didn't kill it.
Yep.
So in character, after Rex goes, "Oh fuck," what does Baldur say to us?
Baldur says that's a very dangerous creature, and you guys want to stay away from it. It's resistant against non-magical weapons. Can change shape. It has all kinds of spell-like abilities, and it's somewhat potent in melee.
All
But
right, you guys are ready to rock and or roll.
tell Ulrich to get into melee. Is this the normal or the greater one, DM? Can I tell that with my
Yeah, it's
29?
bigger. You can. I don't know if you can see the size of this thing. So the size will tell you what it is.
Okay, so it's a more powerful version.
Oh, good.
So ignore the boars, get that thing.
All right, so the horse will. I don't know what. Let's just go ahead and do the attack on the. There's one surprise, and that's basically on the horse only. So the horse can react. The rest of you guys are basically trying to assess the boars. So horse can make its attack or whatever it is. Armor class is 20, and I will kill the horse. Of course.
Good luck.
All right, so. Excuse me. All right, make that attack, sir.
Yeah, the horse can't hit this thing. It's here to absorb damage.
All right, so let me see if I have a pounce attack. No
It doesn't.
pounce attack. All right, well, I'm going to do a single attack since I moved in for the +2 charge maneuver. Here's my to hit. Pow. 2 crit. Let me confirm the crit, sir. Pow. 29. All right, so that is a total of...
And it's dead.
All right, dead it is.
But the light is not. The light shouldn't have done that. The light isn't dead. But
Well,
the
just
horse
go ahead
is.
and drop that torch on top of there.
I can't target the torch. For whatever reason, it won't let me drag the torch out in any of the campaigns. It doesn't let me have access to it.
Are you
It just highlights it.
What you have to do is actually click on the picture of the torch, not the torch name. You got to click when it turns into 3 lines.
Right. Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the-
but it just highlights is all it does. It doesn't let me. It's not a picture for me to pick. It just highlights all the text
Oh, so when
and
you
doesn't
put
let me drag and drop.
your mouse on top of the torch, which is next to the actual name of the torch. So if you put your mouse over it, it turns into three diagonal lines, vertical lines. I'm sorry, and then you hold down your mouse and you drag it onto the map.
Right, right. I understand how drag and drop works. I'm
Uh,
saying that it does not. It is not allowing me to do that.
oh, okay.
All it does is highlight for me.
Oh, actually, I was incorrect. You actually have to put your mouse on top of the name torch. So, did you try the name torch? The
Okay,
actual.
that one works.
Oh, there
That
you
one
go.
works.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah. All right. So the torch already has the whatchamacallit. All right. So we got the horse is dead, and initiative time because the horse rolled real good on the initiative. This is CR5, so you guys should be fine. All right. So we got initiative. You guys
I'm
can
nerve skittering myself.
or skitter.
Gives me a +5 to initiative.
All right. Well, you just adjust that. All right. So we got around.
shit.
Everybody rolled pretty good. Well, I still roll above you guys. I don't know if you already adjusted your nerve skitter. All right. So we got. Is that it?
I rolled
Right.
the greatest initiative of my life, and it's still not good enough.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So we got the. You already saw what the. Basically the bar guest. Is that what you call it? Bar guest. Bar guest. Well, however you
Yeah.
Bargus. Anyway, so however you pronounce it, it shreds up your animal, and it's going to charge to the nearest individual. Meaning, Rex over here is going to take.
It it needs to roll a will save before it can move.
Did you cast a spell other than Nerf
Halt.
Skitter?
Halt.
Well, you can only cast one spell per round, so
I don't think nerve skitter count. Let me double
yeah.
check. I think nerve skitter is part of rolling the initiative, but
No, Nerf Skitter is an actual spell.
okay, so it does take an action. I thought it was consumed by the initiative action, though, is what I was saying.
Then anybody can just give themselves a plus
Oh,
5.
no.
All right, so that's it for you. And Ulrich, well, I go first. All right, so I'm doing a full round, or I'm doing a charge attack, Mr. Rex.
No, you can't fool around with that.
No, I said charge.
Charge. Yeah.
So charge gives me a +2. Here's my to hit. How? Ooh, I probably didn't
Not
hit.
today.
Well, your armor class is
Not today.
17. I get a charge +2 on that roll, meaning I hit armor class 18. Your armor class is 17.
Okay, today.
So 12 damage. That's not that much.
That's only happened.
Does he? Well, let me double check to see if he trips automatically. I think I don't think he does. Let me fix that. This is one of my old campaigns, and I wasn't on top of my monsters. But let me forget about the.
Yeah, I'm not
trip maneuver.
seeing. I'm not seeing an improved trip for this guy
Yeah,
on the
this
monster
is-
manual.
Yeah, this is an old campaign that I wasn't too good up on my monsters. I'm just gonna go ahead and erase that. But you take 12 damage, Mr. Ulrich. What say you?
Well, seeing as the bigger threat is probably that monster over there.
Charge it. You have reach, remember?
Right. All right. I'm gonna charge to there and reach and smack him.
So you get a +2 for
My
charging.
+2.
No, not yet. All right, you don't yet. Not from my spell.
Oh, okay.
I just saw you.
So additional attack bonus, is that where I put my charge attack?
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
How about
You don't confirm though.
All right. So DR10. Is that right? Oh yeah, DR10. All right. I would assume everybody has magical items, right? Is that correct? Or magical weapons?
Mine's just masterwork.
Okay. Well then, thank you for letting me know. All right. So, that it, Mr. Ulrich?
Yeah, that'll be it. I'm gonna
All
kind
right.
of spit on him. You know.
All right. So, okay, got you. All right. So we got Balder. What say you?
1 second. Alright, I am going to cast a Cloud of Bewilderment. So I will drag a new torch. Or I guess I can just drag the old torch, but and I'm casting the one from the spell compendium, I believe it is, not the old ones. But he needs to roll a Fortitude save. He's the only one that's gonna be in it. It's got a 10-foot cube. Let me set that. 10-foot square, done. So that's where it's centered. Alright, he is not affected. Let me double check my saves. This is 2. He's not affected yet, but every round that he remains in it, he'll have to roll another one.
Sure. Yeah. All right. We got Balder's done. Rex. This thing, it looks pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly.
Yes, it does. Well, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to get the fuck away from this thing. And
Actually, I think I was wrong. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you can 5-foot step to here, and you'll be 15 feet away. So it won't be able to attack you.
and that's what I will do. So that's not an attack of opportunity to move 5, right?
No,
No.
5-foot step isn't.
Alright, so I'll take a 5-foot step back.
He doesn't have
And
reach
then-
anyway, by the way. So.
The bigger one does. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. That's space. Never mind. I misread
Alright, so-
the table.
I will step back and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray it is.
Okay. And so I need to make a ranged touch attack. So is that just my ranged attack bonus?
It's
It's your dex.
yeah, it's your
so-
base attack and your dex.
Yeah.
First
1d20 plus your BAB plus your dex modifier.
Okay. And now that evocation spell focus, that's just for the DC, right?
Yeah, that doesn't help you for this spell.
Okay. So cast it. And probably not hit.
11. 11 is what you're looking for. That's no good. All right, we got Greater, Bar Guest. What he does, he turns.
All right, it needs to make another Fortitude save.
All right, here's my save. How? 22.
He's good.
He is going to disappear unless you can see invisible creatures. You don't know where he's at. And make a listen check. Did he move up? Did he move right? Did he move left? Did he go sideways? Make a listen check.
If he moves anywhere in the cloud, he will displace smoke. But other than
Nice.
that,
Well, yeah, either one is fine. Whichever way you want to look at it. All right, so Mr. Invisible,
Shit.
Mr. Invisible moves. Well, you hear. It's obvious that
Shit,
he
shit,
is
shit, shit.
somewhere. Well, he's there, but you can't see him. All right, so is he gonna attack Mr. Ulrich or Mr. Balder? I don't know. All right, so he moved.
Hope one of them.
Well, you can do that as well. So yeah, whatever helps you guys out. All right, so he has moved and he turned invisible. All right, we got Ulrich. What say you?
I'm gonna step forward and swing my sword at the square.
All right, well, as soon as you move forward, you definitely bump into something in front of you. So it's
I'm
preventing
gonna swing my sword at that then.
It's preventing you from moving uh, in that direction that you were. Now, if you wanted to go straight down, that would be a different story.
Well, if I move forward and bumped into something, I'm gonna swing my sword at whatever it was.
So swing at this square.
All right, you got to roll
I'll swing at that.
a percentile. You got to go above a 51. 51 or higher is what you want to roll.
So I'm just rolling a 100.
D100. Yeah.
'Cause you
So
Sir.
you hit, and now you roll your attack.
oh my God, 20. Actually, he is invisible. I get a +2 for my AC.
I don't think so. I think it's just the 50
Because if he got with the percentile, then that shouldn't
Invisible.
apply to that.
I know. I think I get something. I keep forgetting. You know.
Yeah, you get the 50-50. That's what you get.
All right. So we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, invisibility, the spell, doesn't give you anything other than the concealment.
All right. You are correct. All right. So that is a miss because you already know that armor class is 20. All right, well, Baldur. What do you want to do? Your friend has just inadvertently bumped into something. You pretty much know there's something right in front of you.
5-foot step, glitter
I'm gonna
dust that
say
area.
he's right here.
So he immediately becomes outlined, completely visible in glitter, and then he needs to make a will save or be blinded.
All right.
Alright, Baldur, more than one spell in a day? I like it.
He
Oh.
passes that will save. He's not blind, but he is completely visible.
Fuck.
Oh.
Can we make him invisible?
He's
again?
taking a minus 40 on hide in addition to that. They cannot be removed and continue to sparkle until the spell fades.
No, that's fine. He was gonna go non-invisible this round anyway because he's gonna attack Ulrich. All right, we got Ulrich.
Spoiler alert.
No, wait a minute. You already attacked, didn't
Good
you?
luck.
Yeah, it should be Rex Ubar's turn.
Yeah, it's Rex.
Okay. So can I see him from here, or do I need to
Yes.
move? I can?
No, he's completely outlined.
He cast glitter dust on the thing.
Right, I'm just saying, can I see through Ulrich? So if I cast my ranged attack, my ranged touch attack, it's not going to be any disadvantage from where I'm at right now. Correct?
Well, you might want
I
to
don't-
move because your friend is. Well, technically, you can shoot through him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not covering the everything in that space. You can shoot through your allies, but yeah, it is. Well, it technically falls into the melee range attack, meaning that you get it unless you have precise shot. You get a -4 to hit. So
that applies to spells too?
yeah.
It applies to rays, only to rays, which
Oh.
Scorching Ray is.
Oh yeah.
Scorching Ray is a ray, yeah, that's true.
So you're
Ah.
-4 to hit. His armor class is. Well, you're hitting touch AC. No, you're hitting regular AC, right? All right.
Yeah,
well,
he's touching touch.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's getting touch.
Which is 4 or 12.
Yeah,
so
Scorching Ray
minus
is touch.
All right. Well, his touch AC, you already know, is 11 plus 4 is 15. I'm sorry, 15. If you can hit touch AC 15, you're fine.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's what
I
I'm gonna
just
do.
use Magic Missile, but
I think so.
magic.
yeah, because
missile.
15 is a hard hit for you.
15. No, well, 15 with my plus 4. So I have to 11 or higher.
Yeah, so you have
Or-
50-50.
I could do my orb electricity, which is 2d8 with it, and it's not a ray.
So that one, yeah, you don't take negatives, and that's still against touch.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna kind of circle my hands around and form this ball of electricity, and just kind of push it in between Ulrich's legs while he's fighting into this creature.
All right.
And this would. So this isn't a ray, so I wouldn't have that disadvantage, and I would have hit anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And
yeah,
that-
touch AC plus the 15. Yeah, that's hit. So give me the damage.
Um,
All
Right?
right.
yep,
Yeah.
that's right.
All right. We got Boulder, Barguest. Full round on Mr. Ulrich Powell. Oh, he
So he
fumbles.
falls down.
Fumbles. All right, so
So he misses all those.
well, your armor class, yeah, he does miss because yeah, I gotta take that trip thing out of. Just ignore that because a trip is actual a standard movement. I can't do that. All right, so he doesn't have improved trip, is what I'm trying to tell you. All right, so we got Ulrich. You
All right.
see the thing trying to maul you? Does a very bad job and is prone.
It's prone now.
It
Cool.
basically slipped, and now it's basically prone. I like the word
What does that
basically.
mean for me?
You get a plus
You
four
get
to
a
hit.
+4 to hit it.
Okay. So, as I was ducking by my shield and he was swinging on me, I saw him fall prone. I'm gonna lift my sword up and slice across his belly. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my +4.
Nice.
How about a 28 for 12?
All right.
Oh,
20
you haven't been doing your 2d6s, have you? Or did you change that?
Yeah, I changed it.
Okay. Alright, cool.
And then I'm just gonna kind of look down at him, see what his next move is.
All right, so you did
Glittery
12
looking
damage. Got it.
Homo poltergeist.
All right, minus 12.
You call him
Okay,
a poltergeist.
I don't know what he
Alright,
is.
since I know his sword hasn't been having much effect, I'm going to boost it. I give the greater magic weapon, so it becomes a magic weapon with a +1 enhancement to hit and damage for 5 hours.
Mhm.
Oh, so you technically did only 2 damage this last round, right, Mr. Ulrich?
Sure, whatever you say, DM.
Well, I mean, this thing has a DR of 10. You have to have a magic weapon to hit it. So, you did mention you
Okay,
don't have one, meaning that
correct.
he does have a DR
Yeah.
of 10. Therefore, you only did 2 points of damage. All right. All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
I'll move over here.
All right.
And yeah, your weapon is now magical, so you get the +1 to hit and +1 to damage for 5 hours.
Cool.
All right, Rubik, what are you doing?
All right, so he's prone on the ground, right? So does that mean that he's technically still in melee?
Yes.
It's actually worse for you. You do take the -4 now. -8, so
Yeah, fuck all that. Okay. Still not cowering behind Ulrich, but standing behind him. I'm gonna pop off a couple magic missiles.
All right.
So 8 again.
All right.
So they kind of come out of my fingers and loop around either side of Ulrich and hit the guy
Yeah,
on the
that's pretty
sides.
good. You maxed out on that one. -8, got it. All right. He turns him. Well, he can't turn invisible because he knows he can't do that.
nope.
He is going to enlarge, and he's going to do a lot more damage. And that's all he's going to do. Well, actually, he's going to get up. So, not only his armor class goes down, so you're easier to hit him. So his armor class is now, his AC goes down, I think, 1 AC, is that correct?
2
All right, 2
total,
AC.
because he
So-
loses 2 decks.
All right, so his armor class is now 18.
So
He's
is that
prone.
an attack of opportunity to stand up?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
from Ulrich. So
All
you're hitting
right.
18 minus 4 is 14. So you are hitting armor class 14. He does get a little bit of a con boost for that, by the way. So that's my con boost.
About 22 for 11.
All right, 11.
That's
it
magic
is.
now.
All right, 11. Got it. All right. So
The
11.
enlarge gives a 2 strength boost, DM.
Yeah. So I'll have a +1 to hit. That's basically it. All right. So
It's
11.
negated by the size increase. You get +1 to damage from the
Yeah.
strength,
Yeah. So I get
but
+1 to
not
hit.
to hit. No, because when you grow a size, you lose 1 to hit from being an increased size. That's why Ulrich's damage is increasing, but his to hit wasn't.
Is that under the
Read the enlarged person, yes. You get a
+1
+2 to strength, a -1 to hit AC for growing 1 size larger. That's just general growing bigger rules.
right? But his
Is
AC
you
is.
lose 1 to hit.
mm,
His AC loses 2 because he loses 2
Oh
dex
yeah, that's
and
true.
loses 1 to AC. So
Yeah.
that's a net of 2.
So yeah. So I get a +1 only. Gotcha. No, wait a minute. Let me just make sure we have this correct. A +2 strength gives me a +1. All right.
To damage.
To
Yes, a
damage.
+1 to hit and damage, and then you take a -1 to hit for growing in size. So you end up with a net +1 to damage
Oh, okay. So,
and
but
-2 to AC.
okay. Well, here's my to hit. Uh, no, I'm sorry. I grew in size, and that's all I can do. That was this round? No, that
And
was
it,
last round.
yeah,
Oh,
you just grew in size and stood up and took
yeah.
11 damage for doing
All right.
that.
All right, Mr. Ulrich. Got it.
All right. Now that I got my attack of opportunity, I'm just going to take another opportunity to slash him again.
Well,
Figure
Taking
out
all
how
those
to do it.
opportunities.
That's right.
all right. Well, yeah. Armor class is lower since he's bigger.
20 for
It was
14.
14. 14 again. Got it. 14. All right. We got Balder. What are you doing?
Alright, let's see.
Shut up, dude.
Who? Me? Alright, cool.
Oh, that's my dog's name.
Um, I'm going to cast grease under the thing, so I'll drag and drop another torch. I just have to check 10-foot square.
Well, just move that
New
torch. I mean, you already
torch.
that.
Well, it's still going to be there for a few more rounds. I don't want to give him an escape opportunity.
Oh, well, you can see the smoke. He's not stupid enough to go in there.
So he needs to roll a reflex save.
He's good. All right.
Yep, and that'll be it.
All
for
right.
now.
Rex, what are you up to?
Okay, so he grew in size. So what's his
His
what's
AC.
his touch AC?
His AC
His
touch
touch,
would be like 1 minus what he has. So
I think it loses 2, right?
no, I think it's
Yeah, it
1.
loses 2 because he loses 1 from dex and 1 from size.
So it would be 10, and then plus
Because
since he's in melee,
dex goes into touch, yeah, so it goes to 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so but he's in melee, so it'd be a +2 on that, right? So 11 is what I'm.
So
Plus 4.
you got to hit 13.
Yeah, 13. So 9 plus 4 is 13.
13?
9 plus 4.
Alright, I really want to hit with the spell, dude. I'm gonna shoot it. So going against 13, another scorching ray. Gonna hold my hand out, Iron Man style, and try to shoot it past Ulrich into this dude. Yes.
All right, that hurts. Hits.
Alright. Alright. And that's gonna be 2d8.
No, wait. Oh, the orb? Okay.
No, scorching ray. No, scorching ray. So that's 40.
Scorching ray is 46, yeah.
So kapow. What?
9. Got it.
9. Great. I did that with magic missile.
You suck.
No, you.
Alright. All right, so I get a plus 1 to hit and plus 2 to damage. So here.
No, you get 0 pluses to hit. You don't get a plus to hit, DM.
Oh, okay. Well, I full round bite does a crit, and
Wait, that's not right. That's damage.
oh yeah, that's
You only roll damage.
Let me fix that real fast. Yeah, this is an old game that I used to run, and my shit was really bad back then. All right, so let me the bite greater. Da, 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 okay, hit full round. What's the Oh yeah, that's wrong. So it's 1d20 plus what? Plus 5. Is it plus 5 or is it better than that? Well, I'm looking at it right now.
For
To bite
for
is
your to hit,
13. Yeah, to hit is
yeah, it's plus
13.
13.
So let me put that 13 on there. The bite is already there. The the claw is 8. Let me just double check to make sure that is, yeah, that's right. All right, so let me all I'm gonna roll is for the bite. So here is the bite. The claws on those first attacks are legit. So here is my new improved bite. All right, so the bite does hits armor class 18. So we're okay. The bite does 11. The claw, if you look up at the top, hit 13 and 24. And I get. You said I get a plus 2 to my damage. Is that correct?
Plus 1 to damage for
All
each
right.
hit.
So we are. I hit it with 11, so that's 12. The 13 doesn't hit. The 24 does hit because he's large.
I don't think the 24 hits.
Well, his armor class is 24.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah,
All right, so
yeah.
we
Okay,
we got what do we got here again?
so
12
that's 12 and
plus
6.
12 and 6. All right, so there you go. All right, so that is that, Mr. Ulrich. You are next.
I'm gonna hit him right back.
Does he need to save again since he's in that grease?
On my turn, he does.
Okay.
Or if he tried to move, but he didn't move. So
17 for 15.
All right.
are you including your plus 1 from my magic weapon?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the back. All right, so that's a miss because his armor class is 19. All right,
Okay.
so we got Balder. What are you doing?
All right. He needs to make me another reflex save. 16.
Reflex. Yes.
He's good. And then I have to plan on something else. Then let's see.
Let's see what this guy.
Ulrich, you're doing good, buddy. Keep swinging.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's not your blood, is it? That's his. That's gotta be his.
It's all his.
Oh shit! I'm larger, so I should be able to do more damage. What's up with that? Shit. My damage goes
Here.
up per claw. You know what? I'm gonna have to. What am I doing here? He's larger here, so a bite enlarge.
That'll
You know
have to
what?
be next turn, man. You took your hand up a piece
Yeah.
already.
Bite. Yeah, you're right. I'll fix his macro later. Next time I try to kill you guys with
Uh-huh.
this.
Also, I'm not sure if that goes up because the enlarged person says specifically the equipment deals more damage, but it doesn't. It never mentions natural weapons.
I would assume so, due to the fact that the bigger the guy is, the more strength he's going to have, the more damage he's going to be able to do. So, I'll. Yeah, it's not a problem. I'll fix that guy.
Are there? How high is the ceiling in this place, DM?
It's only 12. It's pretty narrow in here. Pretty small.
Okay.
It's a little bungalow.
I'm not gonna waste too many more spells.
Large bite.
I'm just gonna hit it with a magic missile wand.
Large.
So he takes 2 damage from me. 2 damage.
All right, 2 damage it is.
Nice.
All right, we
Good
got
job, Balder.
Rex. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna try to hit him with another Scorching Ray. Hopefully do a little bit more damage to scar him. So, another touch. Zach! Oh, where'd it go? There it is.
Oh yeah, it
Right
does
here.
go. It goes from 1d6 to 1d8. So I'll fix that.
So
So
15,
you
I
hit
assume
it.
that hits touch. Yep.
Yep.
And here's damage. 13. God damn with these ones.
All right, 13 is basically enough to kill him. All right, so he's
All
down.
right.
I just gun him down with that Iron Man beam.
All right. All right, so here's the story. The guy was basically, he got to these boars before you did. So he had them in pretty much a, uh, well, they're not completely dead. They're just basically bleeding out. So he was basically kill them. And if you know anything about these Berghast, they can turn into goblins. So what he was going to try to do is to lure you in. He was going to ambush you from the rear and get a surprise on the person who was behind the boars. So you didn't trust the goblin. You shot him, so you had to go back in and you know, do what he had to do. All right, so this guy's a CR5, meaning that you get whatever it is that you get. The boars are technically don't get any XP because again they're bleeding out. This guy was using he got to these boars before you did. So that's it for the boars. You can technically take the boars and give them to the constable who was actually needing you guys to take care of him to begin with. So there you go. All right.
Well,
Before we
looks like
leave
our
this
job's
place, I seem to think that these things collect treasure, so I'm going to cast Detect Magic and look all around the cave, looking for any magical auras that for items this thing might have hid.
All right. Well, the basically the layer over here where the little light is tells you that there. So you kind of put your hand on the side of the wall. You look around behind that area. There's a candle. Inside the candle, there's a sack. Inside the sack has these particular items. So let me give you the treasure, which is copy and paste it here. I don't know what you want to do with this, but that's what you got. All right, so there you go. Quail, feather, token, tree. Again, you're gonna have to look some of that stuff up. I just kind of phylactery, magic weapon. Oh, it's oil. Madeline, potion, sapphire. All right, so you got a couple of gems. The whole thing times two means two 20 gold.
Yep.
So you got a little.
All right. Yeah. Is that magic oil labeled in any way?
You
The
rub it on.
potion.
You put it on your weapon, and it acts as a +1 magical item. I think I'm
All right.
almost.
Well, I'm gonna hand that to Ulrich.
I think that's how it works.
Well, thank you.
Actually, I'll hand both the potions to him. Yeah, that's how magic weapon works. Hand him both the potions, and the rest will
What's
split up.
this right here?
They'll be useful. That first one is what I cast on your weapon to make it shinier and better. The other one will make you tougher.
Wax?
don't spend all your time polishing your sword, though. Okay.
Yeah, use it the next time we fight something like this.
That's what the whores down at the tavern are for.
That's what my father.
Anyway, shall we return to the constable and you want to cut those boars their tusks and we'll take them to the constable, let them know the job's done.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna look over at Rex. You might want to look away for this part. And I'm gonna cut off the tusk.
Yeah, that's not for me. Dude, are you feeling okay? That thing was nasty, dude. It got me. I pointed some scratch marks across my chest.
I feel great. I'm just gonna like look at him like I didn't even get touched and like walk away. And as I'm walking away, you can kind of see that I'm pretty scraped up.
Alright then. Alright.
Balder will come up behind him and pat him on his back and activate his healing belt while doing so. So you heal 11.
So you just walk over while he's cutting the tusks off and just pat his back.
Yeah, just pat his back like, good job, buddy.
Yeah.
He starts to feel better.
Kind of sighs and shakes his head. These guys are so weird. I kind of meander off towards the mouth of the cave, looking around.
All right. While you guys are leaving this particular area, as a matter of fact, to be specific, you guys were a little bit outside of town, down here. Anyway, you guys might or might not remember a couple of weeks back, you were in that mine, which was up here. Actually, you know what? I need to put that mine up there since you guys are already aware of that mine shaft. You guys were technically maybe about a mile or two southeast of this region. You start to hear what sounds like a drums that are very loud coming from the coast region. Of course, that's very loud, but sounds like perhaps you would think that it might be war drums because I mean it's not drown they're not drums that you would just some crazy liberal is at the park talking about Hillary Clinton. We're
So it's
talking
coming
about,
from the ocean.
it's coming from the coastline is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, coming from the coastline. All right, whether you give a shit about that, that's on you, but that's your call. All right, so what do you guys want to do? There is a small
Well-
town here. I forgot the name of this town.
Let's go tell Kair Caladir there's probably an army marching on them. And get our reward for killing boars.
And go back
You
to
think
the
that's what
tavern.
it is?
An army? Yes. Generally, marching drums, they herald armies.
Oh.
Unless it's a wandering bard, in which case he's got really big drums.
All right, so
Got pretty big guns.
Hey, when are you gonna let me look at that book? I kind of reach for it.
Not yet. I'll have to rest and recuperate before I let you touch it. I expended
I can
much
read.
energy.
I can read. That one with, see, most of those spells you did seemed pretty useless, but that one that made him big was kind of cool.
That was the simplest of them. The others, the creatures just resisted. Much like he resisted your meager attempts at hurting him. Until
I
that
think I-
last one.
Killed it.
I'm gonna
yes.
kind of chuckle a little bit at that. I'm the only one that did real damage.
Yeah, it had way more sword marks. You finished it off. You sent a dying beast on its way.
Well,
That's all right, little man. You'll learn. As I just walk ahead.
I contributed. I try to like catch up.
all right, so the the constable meets you at the jail, which is actually where you guys have met him before. So he basically says, "All right, well, job well done, man." And he looks at Mr. Balder and says, "Well, it seems that you've got a new pair of hands on you. What happened to your old acquaintances?"
Well, they found adventuring wasn't to their liking.
I see. Well,
And they also got eaten by a bear, from what I heard. But
You know nothing.
now,
I'll stay out of it. Sorry, I'm just here for my 1/6. I'll step
all
back.
right. All right, so the constable says, "Well, since you boys have done such a good job, I'll let the take this guy out. These are the old guys that got mad at me that called them a bunch of don't know the rules and decided to leave the campaign." All right, well, no, Valence is not here. Balder. Anyway, so he basically talks to you guys and says, "Look, you guys have done such a good job. I might have some need of you, as you might or might not know that the Queen is having a couple of problems with the dwarves to the north, berating her on the fact that she's not able to help them with the job at hand, meaning the ratlings that are attacking their citadel, as well as Sunderstaff to the north." And he breaks out a map and explains.
What she needs to be worried about is that army that's coming from the coast.
He says,
Yes, on our way here, we heard rather rather large war drums coming from the east.
He says, well, that's interesting. And he says,
Unless you'll have an
well,
army up there. So.
Sunderstad is over here. Uh, and he's basically telling you that the dwarves of the High Rock region are getting their asses kicked by the ratlings that are invading here at this region here. Uh, Now, Mr. Balder has gotten the commission to go out to Garhelm and deliver some documents he might want to fill you in. He looks at Mr. Balder and says, "Look, I'll let him fill you in." As far as this particular drum that you heard from the coast, would you men be interested in perhaps scouting out the area and giving me some more information about what the hell's happening over there? I mean, it sounds like something we do definitely want to keep tabs on. That he basically just says Garhelm documents to the north go to the eastern coastline and see what the hell's happening with those drums. And then you can go into the missions of the Queen. If you don't know what the missions of the Queen are, just go to the forums, go to Kier Caldir. Let me just go and give you the link. And then from there, just pick on anything that is basically on the top paragraph or the top 12 missions. Actually, one of them has already been done. The scouting party has looked into a find a very important shipment rate. Yeah, the guys did that one. So there are 11.
So what would 1/6 of these missions add up to? Like 1/6 of the pay from these missions.
Well, we just got for the boars we got 3,000 gold, so you get 1/6.
Well, I'm saying I was talking to the guy like how much are we getting paid, but how much is
Oh.
1/6 of what we're getting paid?
Well, depending on the assignment, it just depends on what exactly. Some assignments are more treacherous than others. But if you are interested in any of those missions, he says, well, I'm not going to go through all of them. They've been posted on the bulletin boards for quite some time. I don't want to go through each one of them. It's going to waste your time as well as mine. Just go ahead and let me know. Perhaps you guys want to mull it over. Take your time, go to the taverns, spend your money, do what you will, and if you anything you sounds like it might be of interest to you, just come back. I'm willing to commission each of these assignments, as well as talk to or steer you in the correct directions regarding any of the guild missions. I'll go ahead and just tell you the names and people that you're going to want to talk to. For example, if you are interested in perhaps talking to some of the guilds and some of the other bulletin boards, I'll fill you in. Or actually, you don't even need to talk to me. You just find the nearest guild, the mining guild, the mages guild, the shipping guild, merchants guild. Actually, I should. This is out of character. I need to change that shipping guild to merchants guild, or not shipping guild. The ship as in shipment guild, FedEx. All right, so he says again, thank you.
Ulrich, how about me and you go get a pint in the tavern? We'll let Balder take care of this shit.
Yeah, that sounds like an excellent plan. You're paying,
Oh,
right?
you boss man, and I pat him on the shoulder and we head out.
All right, so I'm gonna ask the constable how much he'll pay us to scout the war drums to the south.
Well, it's not a very difficult mission. It's only 500 gold just to scout out the mission. You don't technically have to engage in whatever it is that you find. Therefore, I'm not going to be paying all that much. So $500 gold is for the whole mission.
What lies in that direction? Because you've posted orcs, lizards, Sahugwin.
Well,
What sort
if
of
it's
creatures
coming,
lie in that direction?
if it's coming from the coastline, you could be talking about Sahagan, Lakoth, Bullywugs. Uh, shit. There are some villages, some nomad villages out in the coastlines. Perhaps you might even meet a nomad village that might be making all that racket. So again, without knowing, more than likely you're going to meet up on any number of creatures that. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like some aggressive type of creatures. So again, 500 gold for the mission, and if you do decide to take it, I will be able to pay 500 gold. So what say you? Or tell you what, why don't you mull it over, talk to your friends. Perhaps 500 gold might not be suited to your needs. Just go ahead and let me know when you decide on what you want to do. All right, so the mileage is correct, guys. So it's really not that far away if you hit the alt. So you're talking about maybe 9 miles, not that far. All right. Yeah, you what you do is you hit alt and then hit the ruler, and you're a little bit more precise. But it's the alt key. All right. So he says, well, I again thank you very much for your service. Is there any questions for me that you would like to ask? Any questions you might have regarding any of the bulletin postings? I can let you know right now. If anything, uh, if you just want a small summary of what you might think would be useful.
Yeah, those orcs. Where are they located? The the lumber yard.
Well, the lumber yard, and he looks at. He says, "What exactly mission?"
Destroy the orc lumbering yard that is producing ore ballistas, which will be used for the destruction of Blackstone.
Lumber yard. Oh, that is, if you look at the, yes, that's exactly right. The lumber producing a dollar with destruction of Blackstone. The lumber yard is above the Blackstone region. So let me put you on the map again. And here, Blackstone is here, and the lumber yard is north of the region. So we're talking about basically here, close to the forested region. This is a thick forest. What does it actually say? Uh, he says, "Don't mind that. That's an old ruin. Don't even worry about that. The name is pretty much faded away. Don't even worry about that. If you do have knowledge history, you can ask about that, or you can come up with something." He basically is telling you to ignore that. That's something that has nothing to do with the mission. But as far as where the lumberyard is, it's north of the Blackstone region. We're talking about 9 miles as well. So not only will you have to go to the town of Blackstone, you're going to have to make your way up to the forested region up here. All right, so he's basically saying, as far as the orcs go, the orcs more than likely might be, they might be in league with the Ratlings. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know anything of what the hell's happening up there. Not only will you be able to help out the lumbering yard, you're probably going to give us more information on exactly what the hell's going on up there. The orcs might or might not be in league with the Ratlings, or the Ratlings might not even be in that vicinity. Not only will you be able to give us a scouting report, a reconnaissance of that region, you will also be helping us out with the lumber yard or the lumber mill. So, do you have any other questions regarding the lumber yard?
No, I think that's about it. I think we are gonna do that scout mission.
All right. So, all right. Well, then, if you want, we can get started now, or you can.
No, I need to rest.
All right. All right. All right.
Yeah, Balder's gonna want to
What?
sleep for a night.
All right. What about your friends there? They look like. I understand they're new to your group, but perhaps they might have some questions regarding some of the bulletin assignments that are out throughout the
They're
town.
not even here. They left.
Oh.
They were going to the tavern. They told
Oh,
me
okay,
just
I
to
see.
pick something.
All right, so you guys go back to the tavern. So you're back here, and you can fill them in on what Mr. Constable's told you guys. All right, so
All right, boys. So I say we do the scouting mission. It's simple. We'll get paid, but I need to rest for the night first.
I
Recover my spell
agree.
energies. You can look at my spell book before I go to sleep. Don't you dare get a stain on it.
I hold up my ale and be like, I'm not even eating, I'm just drinking. And I kind of slosh it and some of it splashes on the table. It'll be
I jerk the
fine.
spell book back. Put that away, you fool.
Maybe I'll look at the book at another time.
Fine,
But
fine.
I still want my 1/6.
Yes, yes. Here's your 1/6, and I hand him 500 gold, and then me and Ulrich, I hand Ulrich 1250, and the rest stays in the bag. And I put it in my sack.
I think I made out pretty well.
Yes, yes, you did.
Looks like you might have gotten more than me.
Really, he always splits unfairly?
I'm kidding. You didn't.
all right, at that time, these two guys come up to you guys and say, are you boys, and these guys are two dwarves, by the way. So, are you boys adventurers? I've not seen you in this tavern much. I'm a worker here from the mines. I hear, and he kind of points to Baldur's. Says, I hear you're one of the adventurers that. No, actually, actually, none of the original miners are here. Oh, so forget about that. Ixnay, the dwarven.
Falder, you were there down in the mines, weren't you?
Was he in the mines?
Which mines?
Where we saved the dwarves?
Yeah, the two.
Nope. Never saved a dwarf. Killed some kobolds in a mine.
Yeah, you weren't there when they had to go through the underground water tunnel and kill the ant kid. That wasn't you.
Nope.
No, I guess that was all C&D.
I played a hell of a shanty in a mine.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
no,
that
you-
was, that,
He kind of looks
Blade
at.
Coyote and
Yeah, you weren't there for that one. All right, so he basically says, "Oh, never mind. Thank you. Excuse us. We're gonna go back to drinking." All right, so
You're welcome.
So will I.
Anytime.
Dwarves are weird.
all right,
Telling me.
all right. So that is that. Actually, those guys were somewhat heroes to some of the dwarves, but oh well, they're dead. They're gone now. All right, so you guys go to sleep? I would assume, correct?
Yep.
All right. So you
yeah.
guys do know of the missions that are posted on the bulletin board. None of the postings sound like of any interest or anything like that, right?
I think we were gonna do the scouting mission, but I wanna try and buy a headband of intellect before we leave town. The +2,
Oh,
if you could.
All right. So it's the next day. You guys have a breakfast. You go to the store, and the store owner says, "Unfortunately, we are out of that particular
that's
item." She says,
If you wouldn't mind making it for me, I'll return in a few days to pick it up.
She says, "Okay, not a problem. We can have that. I'll have to check with my, my cohorts on that one. Actually, the merchant accomplice that I have, he actually is in a different town, and she basically says he is from this particular city. Whether he has it or not, I'll have to again check with him. This is the small town of Athler. Anyway, he's gonna check with him.
Better
He's,
Pony Express it.
well, yeah, there is a road that travels through. Well, you can see the road. she's gonna go ahead and check with that guy, and she's gonna give you an answer probably in about 2 days because she's gonna have to try to get a scout or actually a Pony Express, yeah, a Pony Express guy to go and see if he has those materials. She usually gets a shipment in from him uh, once every week, but since you guys are in a hurry, she'll have to get that message to him probably tonight. So she was not going to get any kind of response to her within 2 days. So come back in 2 days and she'll give you a definite yes or no. All right. So you guys are at the store, or actually, yeah, you guys are at the store. And what else do you guys want to do?
We're gonna do that scouting mission, right?
Right.
All right.
Hey, Ulrich's gonna have to jump off for a minute. Probably, he said he'd be back, what, about an hour and a half or so, 2 hours?
Okay.
So-
Well, yeah, this is dude, that's I don't know. So we're gonna stop the game, I guess. Let me go ahead and let me go to YouTube.
I mean, we're cool with pressing on for just the two of us for scouting
Oh.
mission, but
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna grab 3 more people, and if you like him, well, that's just too bad. Or you don't like him, that's just too bad. I think you guys are cool and everything, but I just can't have people just leaving whenever they feel like it, due to the fact that I want to play, and people are just leaving whenever they feel like it. So I'm gonna grab 3 more people by next week, and that's just the way it's gonna work. So if you guys do want to do scouting, 2 of you can scout, or we can just start next Sunday. Doesn't matter to me, but I actually would like to have a real D&D session with real players. And I'm not upset. It's just that I want to play, and when people are just dropping whenever they feel like it, that's just not cool for me. So, do you guys want to stop here, or you just want to do the scouting mission, and I'll just have to basically water down the whole adventure, which I really don't want to do that, but since I have no other choice, it's either do that or uh, or we stop. It's two options: water down the mission, or play start again next week. And by the way, I'm gonna kick that guy. I'm sorry, but I want to play, and that's just not gonna work for me. So yeah, I'm sounding really uncool right now, but